Test. All right, yeah, it works now. Hello and welcome to test. All right, yeah, it works now. PRL F1 sprint. We're just waiting on. All right. Just a second, guys. Uh, I don't know. All right. Welcome. Hello, Will. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, great. Your volume's a little. I'll raise your volume a little bit. Oh no, it's at the maximum. Try to raise your volume a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it does. I think I feel it.
Hello. All right, wait. I'll lower. Did you need an invite? Wait, I'll give you an invite real quick. If you're online. Yep. My bad for not giving you one. Go spectator.
Oh, I don't want podium pass.
I mean, I don't have any pre-race thoughts for this race. To be fair, I mean, Hamza ends up racing for the first time this season, so I mean, anyone can win. To be fair, we've had two different races so far, two different race winners. One was a Spanish, who isn't a Spanish guy driver who isn't racing today, unfortunately, because he has exams, and same goes for round 7, was it? Yeah, in Spa, where a reserve driver won.
Yeah.
Very, very good pace.
He
And
dominated.
yeah, yeah,
reserve.
yeah. He completely dominated that race. To be fair. Yeah, as we.
This will be the first race of the season where Hamza's not on the podium.
Yeah. I mean, and to close in on the constructors' championship, they need to outscore the Williams by 3 points. So, question is Parv going to be able to do this job? I mean, it's going to be pretty close. Close.
How many drivers have we got?
Is the session starting for you? Because it isn't starting for me.
It's just on
Is
the
it
pit
loading?
lane.
Alright, yeah. I thought.
Just loading on the pit
Yeah.
lane.
I don't know what's going on. It says it's starting multiple times. I think it's kind of glitched. I hope not. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple
So we
of
have
people.
basically the whole grid except for one driver.
No. There's. I mean, Hamza said he was gonna come, but he said no last minute. So we should have been in 19 actually, but one guy's late. So and the other guy can't make it because he doesn't have the game anymore. All right, as we head to the one-shot qualifying.
There we go.
We go to broadcast immediately, and it's kind of fucked up as we got Ben Simon first, and Jerox immediately retires because he has a quality ban. Let's see who's gonna come ahead out on the first corner. Yeah, and out of the first corner, it's Alfred coming out. Actually, no, Scornsy. H still there. What is going on? Clipsy, does he get the better traction? Let's watch Callum right here as he goes through the S's. Is he gonna keep it clean? I mean, It's an inter-race. Clipsy is first. Wow, what is going on here? Alfred is back into P7. Parv is almost dead last. I mean,
Oh,
Scornsy is in P1. He's a rookie here, and he's doing really well to be a rookie. I have to say, as Callum is in P1, as Lordy is disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. I don't know how that even
what's he
happened.
talking?
Yeah,
Why is he talking?
can't park there, sir. Oh,
You can't park there, mate.
yeah, as he's gonna even start behind Jerox there, as Callum is ahead on the straight. I mean, he's cooking everybody so far. Let's see who's gonna come out ahead. Oh yeah, it's still Callum. Is Alfred is back into P4.
Callum's still.
As Scornsy also is battling very much for P1. I mean, it's truly just open for anybody. Here. We're watching clips.
Of his P15.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for them to gain points. I mean, it's not a lot, but let's see who's gonna. He almost loses the car on no traction. Let's see who's gonna come out here on this corner. Whoever pushes it might. It's still Scornsy. Let's watch him. Who's gonna come out on the final corner? He breaks a little bit late. He's gonna have the better advantage. Is he gonna become P1? Yes, he does, and it's
P1.
very close. Well,
2
done.
cents. 2 cents faster.
Yeah, very close. I mean, not very close, but wow. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. So we have Scornsy in P1,
They have
Alfred
to do this in
P2,
the ring.
Alfred P3, Callum P4, cooking. He has these past few for Alpine. Got Sankler, reserve driver in 5th, Cal West in 6th, Ben Simon in 7th, Yippee 8th, Lewis starting in 9th, Toxic in 10th, just right near the points. H. Dodera, reserve driver, is in P11, Ryan Kai in 12th, not in P13, Jeremy Fit, Ping Pong 14th, Parv 15th. Wow, he's gonna have a heck of a start. And Jerox, of course, retires, and Sir Lowerly disqualified from the race because I don't know what he did, but
How'd you park your car in one shot quali?
I think he might have just crashed and just retired, to be fair. Alright, I mean, how the strategy's gonna look here, very interesting. They're gonna be very interesting here. A variety of strategies. There's just one tire here, and it's the intern, so it's just gonna be a matter of safety cars who undercuts and overcuts people. And I don't have the chat open, so I can't see if anybody's typing, but I'll open it after.
I don't even have the thing up.
Yeah, you can have the chat open for now because I don't have it.
It might help if I go to the right thing.
As we head down to the very start, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's away we go.
Lights out.
I think Scorsy gets a pretty decent start. As what is happening here? As Clipsy is right behind him, and Alfred, and look what Callum is doing there. It's almost a 4-wide. As somebody is definitely costing. Oh no, I need to put a lap. As Lordy's just parked there once again. What is he doing? He's just forgot his controller at home. As Clipsy has overtaken Scornsy for the P1. Let's see if Alfred's going to be able to go for a little overtake on Scornsy. Jarox has disconnected, I think.
You don't actually have to pit, do you?
No,
you don't have to pit.
No, 100%. It's just a wet race. I think
It's just
Jarox
10
might
laps.
have unfortunately disconnected. As H there goes for an overtake. As Parv already gets a free second, not even half a lap in. Yeah, this is a horror start for him. And I think the pressure's definitely heating up for him. As
How is he already DSQ'd?
Yeah, I have no. He just forgot his card there. Yeah, he wants an invite. He might have disconnected, unfortunately, so I'll give him the invite. What was his name? Fuck, I forgot. Jarox. Can you see him? I might be blind. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, I'm so blind. As Scornsy is right behind his ass. As Alfred already losing a little bit of time to Scornsy, as Ben Simon has gained loads of positions so far. So fair play to him. Let's see his telemetry right here, and let's see if position changes so far. Yeah, Ben Simon has had 3 positions so far with Yippee also. Great start for the Alpines. And as Calwes just goes extremely wide, and Sacha gets a 3-second time penalty.
3 seconds.
Yeah. As Clipsy sets the fastest lap, of course, him being ahead of everybody, is we have everybody on the straight right here. This is very nice racing, as you can see. As Calwes goes into turn 1, is he going to try to go for the double overtake on the Alpine? Pretty unrealistic, but he has lost one position so far. There has solved the track, I think. Yeah, he has collided with one of the 2 cars. Yes, Jerox and there, they have gone into a little bit of nasty business there. As Benziman is already losing a little bit of gap to Alfred here. He's sticking up so far greatly. I mean, these are great points for the Ferrari, as they are last, I think, in the championship. Yeah, they're definitely last. Jeremy also 3 positions, not 1 position, part of 2 positions, but he's got a 3-second time penalty. Biggest loser so far has to be H. Dolera, as I call it. I have no clue, but I think he's he's collided with Jerox. As he loses it and he's in the wall, and that might be a safety car. But I mean, it is a sprint, so I doubt there's any safety cars here. And yeah, he lost it all on his own, but we got on.
Oh, that's some proper wing damage.
Yeah. Let's see, does anybody else have wing damage here? No, it looks like they've all kept it pretty clean. As gaps are already starting to form throughout the track between, what is it? Yeah, here. Gaps between P10 and P11 are forming pretty big, but everybody else is sticking by. Also, Calwes can't stick up to the pace of Yippee, as he's had a very good race start as a rookie as well. As, yeah, coming into the last turn, they're just all fast.
4 people.
Yeah.
Callum ends up with the fastest lap.
Yeah. I mean, how cool was that view where they all go up on the straight? That was a pretty sick view, to be fair. All single file. They're keeping it very clean so far, aside from Ichidero, which I think he's forced to pit and retire. Same goes for
the camera for the S's is actually, I like it a lot.
Oh
Better.
yeah, it's 100%. Very cool.
It's one of the
Ryan Kite
good
gets 3
cameras.
seconds. Sorry for interrupting you. What would you say? Oh, it's also
Callum with a 3 second.
Yeah, they're all just.
The above cameras are actually some good
It's
cameras.
Toxic goes for the double overtake. Oh, what is happening here? Is Jabrox from this
This was the
session.
Jerox.
What is he happen here? Is it gonna be a free wide on the straight? I mean, ooh, as Sandcla goes wide, and let's see, is Lewis gonna go for the overtake? I mean, he does have slightly bit more ERS, but by a little bit. So is he gonna send it in the curve, the turn here? No, he's not. And actually, Sandcla goes for a little peak, but stays on the racing line.
3 second penalty.
Yeah, loads of people. Let's go to the. Oh, Jeremy also gets a 3 second. Yeah, they're all on interns. No shit. I just want to see the penalties. Yeah, there's almost half the grid now is on 3 seconds, unfortunately.
There we go.
Yeah. Jerox is the only person that is DNF with H there. I think he landed a little bit. Parv gets another 3 second. That is not looking good for him. So far, 0 points, and it's all the battle is still on. It is Clipsy's first right now. His teammate unfortunately couldn't race, and yeah, it's all to fight for still. As now there's a pretty big gap between P8 and P7, but here they're all pretty much single file line. As Benziman tries to go for the overtake, as he has already on Yippee. He's into P5 now. Is he gonna go for an overtake on the S's? No, that's way too risky. Who's on the more ERS now? I'd say everybody's on equivalent ERS aside from Scornsy that has lost a position. But
I'm not
Clipsy
even
widens
looking
the
at
gap.
the ERS.
What has he done? Yeah, he's just completely lost the plot. He's just spinning on his own, and he's retired on track. Right. Yeah. Okay. As Clipsy, ooh, he's.
What is his AI doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
As
I'm not
Clipsy's
even gonna
losing.
question it.
Yeah. As Clipsy's losing. He almost lost it on that curve, but yeah, I mean, no, going.
That's gonna be a penalty, is it not?
Yep.
Retiring on track.
Yeah, it's just 2 penalty points, I think, something like that, for retiring on track. As Ryan Kai, not his best race so far. And Parv go wheel to wheel coming into the chicane, but they
Chicane.
Oh yeah, my bad.
What chicane?
My bad.
I don't see chicane.
W commentary right here. But yeah, Parv stays ahead out of Not, but Not is not happy with that as he's trying to overtake Parv once again with a 6-second. Not is 0, so right now he would provisionally move up into P15.
Alfred.
So
Callum.
the fastest lap.
Callum again improves on the fastest lap.
Wow. Yeah, he's sticking up to the top 5, I'd say now. No, wait, no. Still, yeah. Top 7, I'd say. I mean, there's a little gap now, but it isn't that impressive. Yeah,
See
we're only
penalties.
5 laps in, but it's been pretty clean racing so far, aside from Jerox and Ishidera, just a little collision there. What do you think of this race?
Parv at 6
Yeah.
seconds.
I mean, yeah, Scorzy is losing quite the gap to Alfred. I mean, there is no DRS, but yeah, going over the 1 second mark and just now is gonna hurt him quite some bit. As Nog gets
No,
3
we're
second
3
penalty,
seconds.
so now he's not gonna be able to even overtake Parv post race. As they're both going. Ooh, I thought that Parv was gonna go for an overtake on Ryan, but no, he's not. He's keeping it. Is Jeremy is trying to. Is that Jeremy? Oh yeah, he's trying to go for an overtake on Sankla. Sankla weaves a little bit on the straight debatably, but stays ahead. As Toxic is way behind Calwest now, but Calwest is sticking up in a comfortable P7, although it's only 2 points. As Yippie's trying to go for an overtake on Benziman down on the inside, but is he going to stick it? Yes, he does, and that is a beautiful overtake, I have to say. On the wets. I mean, I don't think he's on. Yeah, he's not on full traction, so that is a pretty nice overtake. I mean, at this point, it's just Clipsy just, with no practice, he's just leading the race without Hamza here in this place, and he's just dominating with Alfred, but right in his ass. So Clipsy's surely having to manage loads of a lot of pressure right now from Alfred, as any mistake now pretty costly. Who do you think is going to win the race?
I mean, it's looking pretty solid for Clipsy.
Yeah. Question is he gonna bottle it or not? Like, he is the king of bottling, so I wouldn't be surprised. But so far, so good. Chris to him. Callum is the only one with a 3 second till P9, so he's gonna drop back to P6 momentarily unless he manages to get a gap on the Alpine, which strategically was there. Benziman and Yippie are once again fighting on the straight. Who's gonna break later? And I think it's gonna be the Alpine. Yes, is tries to stick it on the curb, Benziman, but I don't think he's able to. As Benziman is gonna go for the overtake, down dive bombs. I don't think as they're just overtaking each other here.
Side by side
Beautiful
fighting.
racing here.
Right, side by side
Wow.
fighting. Beautiful racing.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then they go for the triple right.
Yeah. As Yippie has just way more traction on these corners, and they're critical to overtake him, as he did before, and he stays ahead now, but I think he might be strategically staying 3 seconds ahead to not let Callum drop also to the Ferrari. I think that might be the strategy.
Lewis with a 3 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, the back is just loads of penalties here. As Not goes for the overtake on Ryan. And they're just, what is happening here? I've missed the plot. What is happening here is we have like Sankla goes for the dive bomb and goes out of track bounds, but Lewis still stays ahead. Wait, no, that's Jeremy. My bad. Jeremy stays ahead, and they're just having an insane battle on the S's. Let's see who's gonna do a crazy send here and possibly just end somebody's race. But thankfully, everybody just sticks behind. As we go back to as Alfred has gotten dangerously close. Is he gonna try to go for the overtake? Because they both have a bunch of ERS, but Clipsy does have way more ERS. Let's see if Alfred is gonna try to go for the send, because critical laps here. Let's see. Is he gonna send it? No. He just waves. He just waves at Clipsy. His Scorsese has caught back a little bit. Oh, his Yippee and them once again are just fighting wheel to wheel down his corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just very nice. They're keeping it very clean. Let's see who's gonna come out ahead. Who's gonna send it here? And it looks like Yippie's gonna send it down on the curb. As he doesn't push Ben Simon wide, but they stick once again. Let's see if Yippie's gonna stay ahead. Is he gonna have way more traction? No, he's not. Looks like Ben Simon might be able to stick. But is he gonna pull? Wow. They're just wow. I'm surprised by this race. This is beautiful. It's Ben Simon on the main straight, stays ahead, and just look at that incline up there. That's as impressive as. Now Calways has managed to catch up. Oh, Yippee tries to go for a switchback. Is he going to be able to handle it? As they almost touch wheels for good measure. As Callum now gets a pretty considerable gap to Scorsese. So now it's just up to Alfred and Scorsese if they want to try to go for a crazy send on Clipsy. But Clipsy is pretty comfortable now. Oh, as Lewis gets another free second. As Parv gets overtaken by Sanchez. They go once again. Almost a free wide into the S's. As Jeremy, I think, is forced to cut the corners. What is happening here? This is very close racing. Jeremy cuts the corner to try and overtake Ryan, but doesn't stick. No, tries to stick. They both tap each other. Jeremy just cuts ahead. What is happening here? This is just madness. Pure madness here. They just get loads of penalties. Jeremy tries to go for a send, but keeps it. What is happening here?
Oh, I just did something to my audio. I'm changing that back.
Oh, alright. Nah, it's normal to me. Yippee, this time, is not going to fight to Benjamin as he gets half a second gap, which is worthy enough. As these three, once again, just...
I'm not even spectating. I'm spectating Parv.
Oh. Yeah, just keep an eye on the guys at the back, because just look at how together they are, bro. This insane racing here for just small points, but... Parv is
Parv and
oh,
whoever it was.
Yippee gets a free second, and that's going to cost him dearly. That is going to cost him crucial points for the team. I mean, it's not a lot, but yeah.
No, I think Note lost the rear end a bit because he's all the way at the back now.
Yeah. As these lot, top three, just battling it insanely well. As Sanka is up to 12 seconds worth of penalties and not even a full sprint race. That is quite the madness. As Callum, yeah, he's not going to be able to stick behind, but maybe Benjamin is going to be able to go under that free second without getting a free second for track limits. Let's see if somebody's going to be crazy enough to send it. But yeah, so far, let's see who's gained the most positions. As Jeremy gets another free second, I'm not even going ahead and count them. Biggest loser so far is Sancha, as he's lost 7 positions, but these four are just so close together. I mean, even Knock could go ahead into P9, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. And Scorsese has lost the most positions so far, unfortunately, because he did start on pole. Benjamin, beautiful race from him as well. He's yippee. He's going to move back into P8 post-race after in-game penalties. But so far, Ryan Kai and Parv once again going at it into turn. What is that? I'm so tired. As Alfred, oh no, Alfred's just jeopardized his race. He gets a 3 second time penalty, and that's gonna cost him dearly. That's gonna put him all the way back into P4. There's also Benjamin, never mind. He also gets a 3 second. They're all just pushing so hard for the tires. I mean, Alfred desperately wants to win. As Clips is comfortably on 54%. I mean, he's playing this race beautifully, I have to say. It's only a sprint race, but damn, is he playing this beautifully. He's comfortable in P1, no pressure. And as Alfred, he's gonna try to go for an insane overtake, but no, he sticks behind us. He's saving his ERS to go for a possible overtake on the back straight, which might indeed work out, as he has almost doubled the ERS.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Parv is a 12-second penalty.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the penalties at this point. It's just pure man racing down there, and yeah. I mean, Scorsese now has just to play it. He has to play smart. I mean, no overtakes. If he sticks behind, he's going to get a comfortable P2 and gain an extra point for himself. Unless he's desperate. And once, as he almost lose traction and scores, he almost goes into the wall as they both tap each other's back. And yeah, Callum's managed to catch back from this. But unfortunately, Scornsy doesn't have a 3-second.
It's a three-way fight with P10 at the back.
Oh, really? Alright, let's just watch this real quick. They're
Wait,
all going.
It
It might be a free
play.
wide. It might be a free wide. Oh my god. Is somebody going to send it? Is somebody going to crazy enough? Yes, it is. It's going to be Jeremy as he sends it. And it's a pretty clean send. But I have to go back here as we're coming into the last corners. And Clipsy just dominates the sprint race. And he's going to come into the last corner of the race and win the sprint race as Alfred's going to drop into P3. Scores a beautiful race for a rookie. Callum is going to come to the race finish line as 4th. Benjamin 5th. Yippee 6th. Cal 7th as Sanjay gets another 3-second warning as Lewis comes down the line as well. As these two lot are going to fight down until the last corner. Who's going to send it more though? I can't fucking see shit. Let's see who's going to come out ahead. Is it going to be one? Is it going to be Parv? And it's Parv. Oh, it's no, never mind. It's Ryan Kai. It's Ryan Kai because of penalties. What a finish for those two.
Parv finished P10 on track, but finished P13 penalties.
Oh no, that's cost him dearly. Yeah, I mean, it's not
He
like he
wouldn't
was
have scored
gonna
any
get.
points
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. He wouldn't have scored. GG. So yeah, as we go to the sprint, Clipsy first, Scorsy second, Alfred third, and you know the drill. I'm gonna have to get the stuff. But the important part is that Clipsy won, and Scorsy is very, very surprising so far. As we go into the warnings. Please do it quick. Ah, no. The controller glitched. It stopped. Anyways. I can try and invite Derek, but I don't think it's gonna work. It might be a little bit too late. No, he's not even online. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, it's definitely not the best climate, but these lot managed to keep it very clean. Nobody just sending it stupidly enough. Or just doing stupid overtakes, although the back end was just fighting until the end, so that could definitely be debatable. But one thing that I actually taken into account here is grip. Grip here is absolutely awful with the interns. Can you commentate real quick? Because I'm gonna eat something real quick.
One shot quality.
Thanks a lot.
Cow West leads into turn 1. Alfred. What? Takes so long to change.
There's no point changing it. Because it's just gonna keep doing it, so. No point changing it, just watch. As Alfred, keeping a steady pace into P1. And he has not used a single bit of ERS so far, so he's gonna burn a lot at the end, it looks like it. Personally, I would burn a lot at the start and then at the end, but let's see. Ooh, as he almost slips down, and yeah, that's definitely cost him, possibly even a 10th. But he moves back into P2, but Scornsy keeping a steady pace in P1. Clipsy, P4. So far, let's see who's gonna break a little bit late and take the corner and take the curb better than anyone. Yeah, it looks like Clipsy has.
Into P1.
Yeah. Alfred and it's Clipsy. Never mind. Clipsy's back into P2. Scornsy is back into P1, and Alfred's dropped all the way to P3. Actually, now is just a two-way battle between Clipsy and.
Did you say that Scornsy's rookie?
No, it's Scornsy actually. We might be saying the name wrong. Yeah, he's a rookie. Let's see. Yeah, no, I mean I knew he had good pace. Let's see who's gonna come out on the final corner ahead. Is it gonna be Alfred? Is it gonna be Scornsy? Is it gonna be Clipsy or even Callum? Let's see. It looks like, yeah, Scornsy once ahead. Scornsy once ahead by 1/10. But look at the gap between P3 and P4. Holy. That is extremely close. I mean, you can't find a gap there. It's impossible to find a gap between the two.
Jeremy was disqualified.
I can see. Surprising. Some of the DNFs. As we got Clips in Scornsy in P1, Clips in P2, Alfred P3, Callum P4, Ben Simon P5, Toxic P6, Yippee P7, Cal West disappointingly in PA. I mean, not the best start for him. Lewis in P9, Sankla, reserve driver, in P10, Ryan Kai P11, Lordy in P12, Not in P13, and we Not is just set a pretty slow time, I must say, and then I don't know how Barb and Jeremy got disqualified, but yeah, and HO there are also just retired.
It feels harder to commentate in the wet than it is in the dry for some reason.
What? Oh yeah, it's 100% harder because you're not sure. I mean, it's 100% harder to commentate in one shot in general, bro. As we can hear the beeps, that means that it's ending. As we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's gonna be a long start. Oh, holy shit! Most people have gotten a
drive-through. Not got the drive-through.
Yes, 4 drivers who's gotten a drive-through, but Scornsy stays in P1 as Clipsy goes for an outrageous send on.
Someone spotted it down. What? See front wing flying.
What has happened here? And there's just
the front wing flying, and someone spun Red Bull.
What has happened here? And there's just crazy carnage here because of the wets, and barely can see anything. As there's almost what is happening here is Calwes has got some wing damage, I think, with Jerox. As Calwes has retired from the session, I think that might be a safety car. I don't know what happened. And he just said, "I'm so fucking sorry, guys." So, yeah, he might have done something as Clipsy and Scornsy extend already a lead by 1.1 seconds, and it looks like Calwes might have missed his breaking point, as he said himself. And yeah, definitely not the best look for him. Is possible race strategies. It's either a 2-stop or a 1-stop, but more likely it might be a 1-stop, unfortunately. Is yeah, Calwes, luckily enough, it's not going to be a safety car, so that we can enjoy the race for us without a safety car on the first lap. So many people are gonna have to serve. Let's see the position changes so far. Sir Lordy didn't even set a lap, or he was last, and he's moved into P7. Parv 7, P7. So
But Parv's gained 10.
Yeah.
Alfred's lost 10.
Oh, and Sir Lordy is into the wall, and he's gonna have to pit, and he might retire. Fuck. Oh no, they're all pitting because they have a DSQ. Yeah, they're all pitting immediately just to take that out of their heads. Although, is it the smartest decision? And yeah, I don't know. As Sankla is already 2 laps in and has already gotten the 3-second time penalty. But Scornsy is extending his lead into P1, and Callum just cannot cope. But where has Alfred gone? Where has Alfred gone? I have just realized he does have a wing, but he's just lost 9 positions, and this is not only going to cost him dearly for the fight for P2 in the championship, but also for the constructors. I mean, they can't win, but keep a P5 here.
Parv's gained quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Parv is into P7.
Parv and Jeremy gained quite a lot, they have.
Yeah. Parv, is their fighting once again, and it looks like it might be a replica of the sprint race. But I mean, these two lot are just gonna keep fighting probably until the end with no PRS. It's gonna be hard to make an overtake without anybody fucking up. But yeah, Callum can't cope.
A bit of contact between Parv and
Parv
Jeppy.
is out of the track. Is what's happened at the back? I think is that H there? Yeah, that is H there. That is gone back, and this Ryan Kai, those box has fucked them up dearly. Oh, his H there is in the wall, and he's reset the track, and that's gonna be a virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
I don't fucking know what he's. Is he just driving himself to the wall? Oh my god, yeah. He's just driving himself to the wall. And yeah. Looks like he's not going to be racing anymore. Let's just say that. I'm just going to put the cameras on him just to see where he ends.
One of the Williams is in the pits.
And he looks like he's going to retire in the pits, probably. Oh yeah, he's. Cameras are on him as looks like he's not gonna be racing anymore.
The thing is, I'm also on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to do something on Discord whilst doing this. So.
Is Jerox has gained 3 positions from this, and Jeremy also has gained massive 8 positions from this. Oh no, it's Toxic gets a drive-through. VSC. Toxic gets it. And he's just driving people into the wall. Wow. And he's just...
Why is Ryan going so slow? Oh, what the hell?
Alright, yeah, that was safe to say he's banned.
And what is going on at the very back? Between the V-Carb and the Williams.
He's gonna send it.
Yeah, no, the V-Carb at the back's definitely just trying to purposely take out the cars.
Unbelievable.
I'm surprised that he ain't dead. I'm surprised he ain't.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still
surprised at that. Oh.
It's just absurd. Oh my god. Clipsy. Well, how has he lost 8 positions? I mean, I've missed all of this, but I think Clipsy has boxed. Yeah, no, he is not. He has lost a huge amount of positions. Definitely not something you want to see in racing here. And it looks like we might have to restart. We might have to restart, yeah, because he's just not. Oh, yeah, get in there. He's out.
He's out.
Get the fuck in there.
Bro tried to kill the Williams and then he ended his own car.
Alright, yeah, he's gone. At least he's gone for the good. Alright, now that that's over with, very unfortunate for the Williams driver. As looks like Benzam is gonna go for the early pit. I mean, that is not the best strategy.
And he's left.
Oh well, it's not like he was gonna do anything. Is
Oh, now the Williams is DNF. Parva Jeppy with 3-second penalties.
Sorry, just dealing with some ownership. Let me just get the before I can go back. So let me just get the Twitch, just because I really haven't done so. All right. I'm very sorry. Very sorry about that. But yeah, we now get back into the race as there's absolute crazy positions. As I think Scoresy Clipsy might have had some contact there, but we were just focused on the terrorist. As
Yeah.
Yippee and Alfred are battling wheel to wheel, coming into the final corners, and I think Alfred might have some wing damage, but I can't say for sure. Let me have a look now. No, he does not have any wing damage, but Yippee, once again, he has great speed and traction coming into those corners as Alfred goes for the light dive, dive bomb.
Are you good?
Yeah,
you good?
yeah, I'm good.
Alfred really fast
They're
as
wheel
well.
to wheel, yeah.
Oh,
Never mind,
Calypsy
Calypsy actually
takes
takes
it.
it. Yeah. Alfred goes for a late dive bomb. Yippee just kind of lets it bide, but is he going to be able to catch up? Because he does have the better traction coming out of the corner, but no, he sticks behind, but very little. Let's see. These two lot are battling on the snake. Is Clipsy? He's going to have a lot to fight for because he's all the way back into P8, and technically speaking, Parv is in P4 right now. How many penalties does he have though? Let's have a look. He only has a 3 seconds, so that's going to put him all the way back into P7. No, P6, sorry. That right now should put him in P6, but that is going to be 3 points ahead of the Williams driver, Clipsy, of any Williams driver. So that means that technically, mathematically, right now, the McLaren are world champions. But Clipsy is not sticking with Jeremy as he goes for a pretty clean overtake. But is Jeremy going to try for a late dive bomb? No, he sticks behind. Jeremy has to play smart and stick behind Clipsy because Clipsy, he's going to try his absolute best to catch Yippee. As Alfred is desperately trying to gain back positions as well as he goes for a late dive bomb on Parv, but Parv absolutely doesn't want to deal with it, so he sticks ahead. But Yippee here is also slowly catching up as Alfred and Parv are fighting. Scoresy goes for the fastest lap. Oh wait, is Benjamin actually has a drive-through? Or is it a glitch? He might have to serve it this lap. Yes, as he goes into the pits and serves his drive-through as he got for driving under VSC, unfortunately, and that's going to cost him dearly as well, as he was up for good points so far. Is Clipsy already gaining a couple of temps, but Alfred right here, this is the most interesting, as we have 3 drivers just battling it out. So right now, as we have Alfred, just trying to go for the overtake on Parv, but he's smartly sticking behind, down on the snake. As we come down into, what is the drive-through on Benjamin? It was driving under VSC, so he went over the delta, I think. Yeah, he did go over the delta. So unfortunately now he's gonna be all the way back into P13. Yeah.
Got it for speeding under VSC.
Yep. As Alfred is desperately gonna go for the overtake on Parv on the straight, as Lordy gets a 3-second time penalty. Lordy also was up for very good points. He was up into P6 at one moment as Alfred sticks ahead on Parv. Parv has to play very smart and not dive bomb Alfred as he does have faster pace. As I think Alfred is also on fresher tires, but we will find out right now. No, they're all on equal tires aside for Benzan, who's just boxed, and Lordy, who is 1 lap fresher tires, or Is he just behind? No, he's on 1 lap for extra time. So that means he served his VSC. And yeah, so far, Scornsy dominating because of clips. He just, I don't know if he spun. I really don't know what happened there. But Callum into a beautiful P2 so far. Lewis up into nobody knows how P3. Alfred is desperately trying to catch back to Lewis, but Parvis and Yippee also is sticking behind. As Yippee now is going to try to go for overtake on Par. Let's see as we go into the snake. He loses quite some time. As Alfred already 5 tenths, or 4 tenths now actually, but he's he's just trying to make his way back into P3. I mean, he's got a lot to catch for because Lewis is surprisingly in P3. I mean, definitely not his place, not in his normal, usual place. As we have a very nice, as Clipsy, he's also catching back on the battle for P4 right now. But as Yippee, he might go for a late send down the outside, but no, he sticks behind Par, but that was very close as he's on little ERS as he tries to fake the dive bomb, but that might play out beautifully as he tries to go for an overtake here. But let's see, is he gonna come out ahead? No, Parv down on the inside of the curb and he sticks it. But let's see, Yippee usually having great pace here. Is he gonna come out ahead on these corners? Oh, and he spins Parv, and Parv has lost critical time there, and Parv is not going to be happy with this one as Clipsy is caught back behind him. This is going to be crucial for the Constructors' Championship. And yeah, this is... Who did let him do this race? I mean, what was I supposed to do? He's been here for a month. I never knew he was going to kill somebody like that. Like, I had no idea, man. I got no DMs, no nothing, so I couldn't know. But he's gone now for good, so sorry lads. He's raced one before and he was pretty clean. Oh, as Callum gets a 3-second time penalty, but he has to stick with the with Scornsy as he's just extending his lead beautifully into P1 as Clipsy is now caught back to the train in the battle for P5 now as Alfred is getting very close to Lewis. He's down 2 seconds now as he can already see him going down on the straight as the massive elevation change also on the back straight is just beautiful to see. As any interesting fights here? Oh yeah, we've got Toxic going for the overtake on Jeremy as he's also had to serve a VSC, but yeah, just what is going on here? Is almost a free wide here, but Clipsy goes for the overtake on Parv. Parv is not happy with it, and he just sticks behind. As Yippee now into P5. Alfred getting very close to Lewis, almost under a second. Is once again Parv is not happy with this. He's sticking behind Clipsy's ass. Clipsy is under a lot of pressure for the Constructors' Championship, but Parv loses a bunch of time into these corners, but nobody does have wing damage here, luckily enough. So, as Parv does get a free second, yeah, he was absolutely struggling with tire wear, I think. His tire wear is not looking good for 100%. I mean, so far, how does this race look like for you? Hello? You here, Will? You with us?
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this race so far?
Not really.
Alright.
It's a bit boring, really.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta make it interesting somehow, but Alfred is successfully caught back to Lewis, and now he's just gonna be a matter of time where he does get an overtake on possibly this straight, as well as Lewis is just struggling a lot with his tires, I bet. And the gap he's created to Callum is just massive. But you know what else is like massive? Yeah, we both got like low deeper feed. Anyways, Alfred goes for the overtake on Lewis. Missed that because I was I don't know. As Clipsy sends it into the curb and it's into P5. Now he's gonna catch up to P4, but they have to pit sooner or later. Is Toxic is fighting and Parv
Oh,
has
I'm going the
just
wrong way.
completely lost the plot.
I'm going the wrong way to view people.
Oh, is Not and Jerox are fighting wheel to wheel. Let's see who's gonna come out ahead. Is Not late sends it, but Jerox is definitely not happy as he tries to stick it into the curb. But who's gonna late send it as they almost touch, but Not stays ahead once again, and he's up for 1 point so far. As Alfred carrying the Red Bull team so far into P3, and now is he gonna be able to catch Callum? I mean, he is gaining some time, but it's 10-second gap. He's going to be near to impossible to do. As Lewis has just completely lost time as he almost skids away into the S's. It's definitely dangerous. Oh yeah, you can definitely see he loses a lot of time into the S's. He has to go very slow, which is definitely not going to help him in these conditions. As Clipsy is already catching up back to Lewis, as he has way more traction control on these corners. And yeah, I mean, so far, aside from a little terrorist issue, it's been a pretty clean race and possible outbreak by Cal West. But aside from that, it's been a pretty clean race. As Scornsy gained almost 1 second to Callum, and Alfred is not looking to catch Callum so far, as he might have to pit, as he's probably used his tires loads so far. But tire wear here is a critical issue. So boxing at the right time at the right time to try and gain positions. Oh, as Lewis almost loses the car and he might have to box soon. He's losing critical time also to Clipsy now at this point. Is going for the overtake on Benzyme this time as he's trying to catch back, as he's already sneakily made up 2 positions from P13 and having quite a big gap. But Benzyme not the best start to his season so far. Although he has started last race, he's definitely not had the best start considering his actual pace. Not the best. Is now Lewis, Clipsy, and Parv all go to the box. Is what's happened there is Toxic is in the wall, I think. No, actually no, it's Jerox that's in the wall, and that's gonna be a safety car. Is Jerox is in the wall. That's gonna be the first safety car of the race.
Not in the Ferrari behind. Just went past the pits as the safety car came out. They literally the safety car came out.
What is happening there?
As soon as they passed
Parv
it.
sticks behind, but yeah, Benzyman gets in the legal overtake, so he's gonna have to let Parv by. And oh no, that is definitely not played beautifully. As did not just get damaged because of the safety car. I think he's got wing damage because of the safety car. Yes, he's lost an end plate. Oh my words! What? How does one even achieve that? But yeah, he's lost an end plate now, so he's probably gonna have to box. I mean, he has missed his box, so if he boxes now, he might be able to catch. As Jerox has left the session, I wonder what's happened there. Oh no!
10 seconds for crossing the pit line.
10 seconds. Now
drive through, speeding. He's getting all the penalties.
As Lordy has DNF'd is now there's just 12
Not
cars
in the
on track.
pits.
Is forced into the pits after getting a wing damage. Is now they're all on one stop, and now they're all gonna carry their tires till the end, which is probably gonna be about 15 to 14 laps of pure racing. Anyways, now as everybody is forced to regroup, let's see. We have only about 14 laps.
Sorry for me being so quiet. It's just that
No, no, no.
I'm trying to message someone
No, yeah, no worries.
because I'm in another server and I'm kind of helping them. Oh, Parver's left.
Oh, his Parv might have disconnected, and I think he might need an invite. His Jerox is once again DNF'd, along with some other drivers on the grid. And definitely not going to be the best race for some people. As everybody now has almost regrouped aside from Nog, because he's had to pit once again for getting wing damage, and he might be able to catch up before the safety car is in this lap. Because I don't think safety car is staying for another lap. Because now we can see all of the penalties. There's only a couple, but Parv is in a crucial 9 seconds, so he's gonna be all the way at the back. If not catches up. But as we go into telemetry mode and we check all the positions gained so far, as Jeremy has gained 8 positions, Naut has gained 1 position so far, or none, I can't really tell, it's glitched. Ryan Kai has moved 1 position, Ben Simon has unfortunately lost 6 positions, Lewis has gained 4 positions, Yippee has done a very good race so far as a rookie, I have to say. As well as Callum. I mean, those 2 Alpines are just carrying each other. What a race for them so far. I don't think safety car is going to be in this lap. They're going to wait 1 more lap for Not. Oh wait, no, never mind. It is going to be in this lap. Not has managed to catch up, luckily enough, so it is going to be in this lap. This Scornsy warms up his tires as we go into the TV pod just to watch him warm up his tires. Is he gonna pull now? And he's gonna pull now into the last corner as Lewis goes wide. Scornsy keeps a steady P1. Nobody has overtaken anybody so far, but everything could be different coming into turn 1 as Clipsy goes for the overtake on Lewis. Clean overtake. Toxic, same for him on Parv. Parv is ghosted, loses a bunch of positions, is right behind Ryan Kai. He's lost crucial positions so far as it's another safety car. What? Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, because he's ghosted. My bad. I thought it was another safety car, but it's just glitched. Let me get Parv. P. He's not on, mate. Can somebody try him? But Parv09. I'll try to add him, but I don't know if I can. No, add me. Or could you try and invite Parv if you got him added?
I don't have him added.
Alright, no, that's fine, Anyways.
I mean, if he adds me.
Yeah, no, I asked him to add me because he doesn't have me added for some reason. Is now everything once again regrouped aside from Parv because he's in AI because he disconnected is still in P11. Benzam is sticking in P10. So far, Jeremy has lost. Oh, yep, there we go. Didn't take a lot to add me before though. At least now he has me. Alright, send an invite. Alright, now I can't miss anything anymore as Clipsy is getting already near the 1 second gap to Yippee. Is Alfred sticking into P3. Scorzy does the fastest lap. Is anybody else gonna do it? No, not yet. I don't think the AI of Parv can do it. Scorzy is just absolutely dominating this Grand Prix. Same thing can't be said for sprint races. Clipsy has won both sprint races this season after add sprint race merchant. We can hear your audio, bro.
Yeah, I didn't want that to be that loud.
It's fine. As Callum is still in P2. Alfred P3. Is anything interesting going back here? No, but they're all sticking to each other, so it's just going to be a matter of time before somebody sends it. Coming into this corner, is it going to be Jeremy? No, it's not. Is it going to be Ben Simon? No, it's not. Let's see, Toxic is he's desperately trying to stick around for the P6. Send me one didn't come through. Alright. I'll try my best. Add you, mate. I don't know why it says safety car, but yeah. Everybody else is right here. Oh, it's Callum goes for the lead, but he almost spins out. It's Scorzy is not happy with that. Is he gonna send it? Coming into the corner. Yes, he does. But he still sticks behind Callum as Callum, for the first time, takes lead of the Grand Prix in Texas. And Scorzy and Alfred are both fighting wheel to wheel. Alfred goes almost out of the track, but Scorzy sticks behind us. Scorzy now has tragically lost 2 positions, and Clipsy is catching back to Yippee. Yippee has a free second, so he's technically in P7, but gaps are going to start to form. It says let's alright, restart the game then. Alright, yeah, his game is glitched. As Callum has had one hell of a race so far, he's into P1. I don't know if he's going to be able to stick with these tires. So far, they're all on 4 laps, aside from Clipsy and Lewis is pitted, and Ryan actually, and Parv. They've all pitted a couple of laps before. But so far, only Benzan has had to go for a 2-stop. But position changes wise, Jeremy, Peace, 7 positions, Yippee, 3 positions, and Lewis, 3 positions. And Callum, fair play to him. I mean, an Alpine leading the race, that's not something I would have guessed this season, considering they were in 10th place back in Monaco. Definitely not something you see every day. As Alfred is trying to stick behind Callum and Scorzy as well. He's definitely not going to be happy with that safety car because he's just lost all his gap, and Clipsy isn't really able to stick as Yippee loses all the gap to P3. Let's see if Clipsy might see this as an opportunity to overtake Yippee, as Lewis already formed a gap, but Toxic is sticking behind him. Toxic almost loses the car and goes into the wall, but he manages to hold it. That is a very nice save from him. As Alfred goes for the fastest lap. Alfred seemingly looks to have better pace, but isn't able to overtake as they're almost touching the wheels, but Alfred almost spins. There you go. As no, it's still in P10. Parv has now lost just a bunch of time, which is definitely not gonna help him for the Constructors Championship. But it's not much he can do, unfortunately, this time. As Clipsy still sticking with 5 times to Yip. He's going to try to go for an overtake. As Jeremy gets a free second, and that's his second so far. As Ryan Kai into P9, Ben Simon in P8. Let's see. Is Alfred gonna send it? No, he's not. He sticks behind. He says hello, but breaks a little bit earlier than him. Oh, is missed this. Clipsy tries to go for an overtake on Yippee, but Yippee isn't happy with that, so he manages to overbreak him. These two lot are now just fighting with each other. As Clipsy goes for a very nice send down on the inside, and does he stick it though? No, Yippee stays ahead because he has a bit more traction here. To be fair, his traction here is just beautiful that he has in these few corners. I mean, yeah, very nice. As you can see, they're just both on 0 traction here with barely any ERS. Let's see. Clipsy is going to try to go for a desperate move down on the inside or outside, actually. No, but he sticks behind us. Oh, as we got Toxic going for a fake dive bomb here, but I don't know if he really lost the car. Oh, it's Jeremy. What has happened there? Oh, has he retired in the pits, I think? Yeah, he has retired in the pits. Maybe. Time we'll find out. Yeah, he has retired in the pits. Nobody knows why. Yeah, he has retired in the pits. Callum still leading the race. What a fucking race so far. Pure madness. I don't think Parv. Can you try and invite Parv? Wait, I'll tell him to add you. Alright. I asked him to add you. But yeah, if that doesn't work, unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do. But yeah,
I think he's a bit far behind, you know.
Yeah.
I think his AI's just a bit far behind.
I mean, considering it's AI, I mean, he's going to be able to catch up. Not a lot, but he might be able to. It's Callum. Oh no, Callum has gotten a 3-second time penalty. And this is going to move him all the way back to P3, and that's his possible win gone so far, unless the other two get a 3-second with him as well. But yeah, that just looks like it's not going to happen. Clipsy is stuck behind Yippee, possibly because Yippee just has great defending, but also in the meantime they've gotten a 5-second gap, so yeah, definitely not the best race so far for Clipsy. Is now with a 3-second, that means Alfred might
That's unlucky.
Yeah, it is very unlucky. I mean, I wonder what Alfred and Scorenzy are on right now.
I've sent Parv an invite.
Yeah, no, he still says it doesn't work, so not much we can do. Unfortunately,
has he tried to like reset in his game?
Yeah, I have. He said it doesn't work. Oh, as Alfred is going to lose a bunch of time, and Scorenzy takes this as an opportunity to go for an overtake, but no, Alfred, beautiful defending from him, as he squeezes almost Scorenzy out, but Scorenzy has enough space and he sticks behind him. As Alfred has lost quite some time from him, but it's not going to be enough, as Alfred is probably going to be able to catch up. As Clipsy now has overtaken Yippee, but Yippee is not happy with it. He has always had better traction here. Is he going to go for a crazy move down on the inside? No, he's almost wheel to wheel. Beautiful racing here, as they both can't stick it behind. I think that might be wing damage for one of the two, but who sticks on the last corner? And Clipsy almost gets spun out as he goes back to P5. I mean, this is crazy racing from the two. But Yippee has kept it very clean so far, I have to say. Oh, Clipsy's just rammed him down on the inside. Left no space. And Yippee is definitely not going to be happy with that one. Yippee might go for an overtake on the snake, but that's just very unrealistic. Unless you both want to get sent to the wall. Because Alfred is already caught back to Callum. Callum is just going to desperately try to stay ahead, but it is probably not going to work as Clipsy has finally, after laps of fighting, been able to overtake Yippee, but Yippee is still behind. Oh, as Toxic goes for a dive bomb, but sticks behind still. I mean, it was a very late dive bomb for what, like 4 attempts? As Toxic now is going to go for an overtake, uses all his ERS. Lewis is definitely not happy with it. Oh, as Alfred has gone for the lead. He probably dive bombed. As Callum is definitely not happy with it. He tries to go on the outside, and they definitely have a little bit collided. Oh, as Yippee has now got a 3 second as well. Another 3 second, is it? And now, yeah, and Clipsy might be able to catch up. But these 3 lot definitely still don't know who might win the race. I mean, it could be Scorsy, it could be Alfred, but it still could be Callum if they get a 3 second time penalty. Might all still be to judge, as Clipsy has already gained 3 attempts, as these 3 lot are fighting to the death for the win. As Alfred has yet to seek his first win in the Red Bull. Callum, same for him, he has never won a race this season, and same for Scorsy, this is his first race, and beautiful race for him, as he almost collides in the back of Scorsy. As Scorsy goes for an overtake on the outside. Does it stick? Yes, it does. Very clean overtake, at least from what I saw. As Callum is now forced into P3, and if Clipsy is going to catch up, this is going to put him in a very poor position from Callum. He has a 3 second time penalty. As now Scornsy uses all of his overtake just to burn a little bit, to try to go for a desperate send on Alfred, but he sticks behind. As Clipsy now keeps fighting with Yippee, and Clipsy have almost the exact same pace. Although Clipsy does have like 5 times the ERS of Yippee. Lewis in a comfortable position, but not so much as Benzaman and Toxic are both on his ass, pretty much. But Lewis ahead has a lot of seconds to catch up. As Yippee gets another 3 second to go for an overtake. Crazy overtake on the outside, but on the inside, but it doesn't really work. So Clipsy once again stays ahead, and they're losing a bunch of time if they want to catch up to Callum's 3 second time penalty for a podium. And yeah, this is not looking great so far, but it looks like this race, the McLaren is not going to win the championship. So if both Williams teammates race next and gain most points, I think they might be able to still win it. I'm not sure about how much, but they might still be able to win it. Clipsy with the second sprint race win, definitely gaining a lot of points there. So far, how many points are we looking at? Let's see. So, oh no, I can't see points in here. My bad. Now it's looking a little bit comfortable with almost nobody aside from Not, I think, although it might be glitched. Everybody has gained or lost a position. Yeah. As part is still NAI. Not is off the track. I can't tell if he has lost an end plate once again. I think some harsh fighting with Ryan Cat, or he's just lost it himself. I'm not sure. As Lewis is now being threatened by Benzaman, as he's almost pushed off the track by Benzaman, but he does keep the position. Benzaman not happy, sends it down on the inside, but Lewis still stays ahead. very nice racing here from these two. As Yippee and Clipsy are still fighting. Like, they're on fire. And these two just can't let it be. And Clipsy is going to be furious because he needs to get a podium to at least be near threatening the Constructors' Championship for the last round. As it is going to be Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi has never been a wet race, so it's going to be a dry race. As I think, his knot is in the wall. He's in the wall, and that's going to be a virtual safety car. And yeah, he's nowhere to our own track, mate. Don't do it. He has lost now both end plates, and I think he's just lost traction both times. That's going to cost him dearly. Going to be another virtual safety car. Clipsy is losing a bunch of time. He's going to have to catch up a little bit, as he might be a little bit too much under the delta. Yippie's sticking right behind him, as now they're forced to slow down, or else they might get a 10-second time penalty. Everything here could be crucial. Who's going to get a 10-second or a drive-through actually for speeding under VSC? I mean, FIA have been really strict here. They've given drive-through to Toxic, so Toxic needs to play it a bit smart here if he wants to gain some points, because these three as it's green light, green flag, and Callum just can't stick to the two, as now he's just off into the desert. Unlucky race for him so far. That 3 second just messed it up mentally and physically. Scornsy here is looking to go for an overtake, but he sticks behind. Very clean race for him so far. Is he might go for an overtake on a snake? No, he sticks behind, but he's definitely going to be looking to go for an overtake as Ryankai goes into the pits, and he goes for another set of inters. I think his inters might have been just cooked, but he does have the free pit stop, as I don't think Knot is going to be able to catch up with those broken end plates. But let's see who's going to come out ahead, and it's going to be Knot in the end. Ryan is now going to have a fresh set of interns, it looks like. I mean, this is definitely not one of the best tracks to have a wet race in, but weather said it was raining, and it also was raining today, as I saw in a couple of photos. So yeah, very unlucky. As Scornsy here is down 2 temps. I mean, the fight for the win is now going to go down into the final laps. Nobody knows who's going to win it. Is it going to be Alfred, or is it going to be Scornsy? I mean, we have no fucking clue. It's going to be very tight. Such a dirty move to get. I mean, so far, a few things we've learned thus far is that Scornsy has absurdly good pace, as well as Yippee. First race here after not racing in the last two, and he's just been great so far. He's probably one of the best racing I've seen this season. Lewis now loses the positions after Ben Simon just dive bombs down on the inside, but almost loses the position to Lewis, but I think closes him down a little bit, where Lewis is forced to slow down. So now they go into the beautiful helicopter camera into the S's. Ben Simon looks to have the greater speed. Toxic is staying right behind. I mean, having controller on here does not help. As Clipsy and Yippee are just fighting till the end. Callum now is just gonna sit comfortably there. He might be getting his first podium in this league career. This is Cornsey I don't think he's going to be able to go for the win unless he goes for an absurdly dumb dive bomb, which might work out, by the way. He's just going to have to keep putting pressure on Alfred and hope for the best. As we see it once again, as there's a lost end play on the track. Who is it going to be? I think it might be. Oh, yeah, it is Yippie's. He's lost an end play. He's lost an end play, and it's not going to be any virtuals because it's just an end play. But yeah, it's definitely cost him dearly. Is not here, racing to overtake for 1 point in par, which is 88 high. Yeah, very unfortunate race for Naut here so far. As we have Yippie sticking behind Clipsy. Clipsy is desperate for that P4. Crucial points for the team. Let's see who's going to come out ahead. Oh, as Lewis goes in the pits. I mean, I think he does have a free pit stop. I don't think he's going to be able to manage his tires till the end. I mean, managing these interns is quite the job, especially on controller. So he might have been forced to pit. Or else his tires are going to go boom boom. And now the only ones really close here are just Yippie once again and Scornsy, but the gap is slightly fading away. As Alfred might be able to get his first win in Red Bull. As Benjamin is out of track bounds, and I think it was a tough battle between Toxic and Benjamin in DS's, and that never goes well, does it? And Benjamin is desperately gonna have to try to go back on track to not lose a position to Ryan, but half a wing is gone pretty much, so yeah, that's definitely not gonna be great for him. He's going to have to hope to stick behind Ryan, which is probably not going to happen. Possibly Lewis in the last lap. But retiring is pretty stupid here to do. As Yippie, 1/10 behind Clipsy. Clipsy defending like a demon here. They almost spun. As Yippie here goes for a late dive bomb. Clipsy not happy with it. Squishes him almost out of the track. But works ultimately as Yippie is forced to stay behind as he goes for a crazy send on these corners again. Is he gonna come out ahead? It's gonna be wheel to wheel once again here as he goes out of track. He rejoins the track. He's definitely not gonna be happy. Wheel to wheel on the last corner. There's gonna be a battle on the last straight. As Scornsy has made a crazy send into turn 1. And Scornsy is not gonna be happy. He's gonna use all of his ERS in the snake. Holy shit, what are we watching here? For the win. Alfred is desperately trying to stick, and now he gets a little bit of breathing room, but it's not going to be enough because Scornsy is once again back up his ass. He might make a late send in the back straight. That might be the smartest thing to do. Let's see these two lot once again fighting. I mean, same thing for Yippie. Smartest thing to do here is go for the send on the back straight, and it's going to work. Let's see if Scornsy is going to be able to go for the win on the last lap after staying behind Alfred throughout the entirety of the race, after dominating until the first safety car, and only safety car actually. But no, he doesn't send it. He sticks behind. That is very, very weird. I mean, he's only 1/10. He surely could have made the dive bomb. Oh yeah, they've both burnt so much. He's on hot lap right now. That's how much he wants this win right now. That's how desperate he is. As Yippie, yeah, now he's gone. I think they have once again collided on the last. Clipsy or Yippie has just had enough. As Alfred, once again, coming very close. Is Scornsy going to send it on the last corner? Or is Alfred going to be able to take his first win in Red Bull? And it looks like Scornsy sticks behind. Very clean racing from the lot. As Alfred wins in Texas. Beautiful race from him, especially where he was going. I mean, starting from is Scornsy as a rookie gets P2. Callum 13 seconds. Unmatched pace to the two as Clipsy has managed to catch Callum. So that means that Clipsy will take a podium. P4 and P5 for the Williams. Great points for the two lot. Very, very great points as Toxic, the only Aston that finished the race after once again another DNF from Gerald, is going to go into P5. Yippie goes into P6. Ryan Kai is going to finish in P7. Lewis is going to finish P8. Oh no, P7 as he also sets the fastest lap, but no points for him. Is Ryan Kai P8, Benjamin P9, not P10, and then I mean P10, yeah, hopefully. Is he gonna be able to finish the races? He's the last one to finish with par, unfortunately, NAI. Shocking from the McLaren is one of them didn't even race. So yeah, what'd you make of this race? I mean, certainly one of the weirdest ones. As Yippee got a puncture on the last lap, so yeah, that definitely. Anyways, I mean, great race. It was pretty clean aside from a terrorist, but yeah, aside from that, it was pretty nice. What'd you make of this race, Will? Anything to say?
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I need to get results for the race. As we have Alfred P1, Scornsy P2, Clipsy P3, Callum P4. Great race for him, to be fair. And yeah, the rest is all history as we go into race 5 incidents. Is yeah, pretty unlucky from the McLaren Mercedes as well. Not great points for them, but it is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching the race, those 11 viewers, and yeah, we'll see you in the last round in Abu Dhabi. Bye bye.